Hello. Okay, pretty sure we're live. Okay, we're live. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing some tape reading. We may hide all of this stuff here. This is still. Yesterday's trade. I'm gonna be doing a recap on this, so don't worry. Okay. Starting a new evaluation, by the way. Okay, so let's get into today's analysis. So, going back to our previous joint liquidity, which was obviously still lower. We had this immediate rebalance. I would have worked it out. Get into lower depths of what happened there. So we had a pretty shallow close, and this is not a close below the slope, I mean below the gap. So I would be waiting for a displacement through it, and that would confirm that okay, yeah, we did displace through the slope. So let me ticks was it? 19 ticks close. Also, don't forget we had this deeper discounted volume imbalance. So it's the volume imbalance that we're currently pushing higher off of. So, you know, taking into account the respectance of this gap here, we might want to bounce from array to an array. And I think the array that would be bounced into is most probably this one. I'm going to the 4-hour context. So there's this mitigation block that we're currently looking into out of. See, we're pretty much respecting the consequent encroachment, and we recently took a bunch of liquidity at these lows with this low here, and then we stop at this array here that determines whether it's sweep or market shift. And then you can see we have, first of all, still no CISD. If we were to have a long-term CISD, it would have been through all the swap close counts, and that was not realistic to happen in one day. So maybe the downfalls can't be that we have CISD or mitigation 2 is this gap here. So let's go down to the one and see what this looks like. So equal lows here, or those are not equal. So a bunch of relative equal lows here. There's you can assume that there's a bunch of accumulated orders within this area here. And let's take the bigger dealing range. So that's within 41 this column of that range. And the smaller dealing range is within that is here. It's within this count. And then you can see projecting off of this gap here. So let me adjust this to this gap. And it's obviously also within this count. So 15. You can see that we have this range within here. So I'm going to check what happened to the opening range gap. 5 minutes of delineated. So we close up this candle, open this one. So you can see 9:30 opens here, and that's the open of it. Trades into this count of the opening range gap, overlapping with an hourly array. And then we start trading higher, rejecting off it. I want just a little bit cleaner. Okay. As you can see, 9:30 opens, moves into the equilibrium of it, fills the opening range gap to the discount, and then starts drifting higher. Also within this gap here and mitigation block here, and we also have this sweep there. And actually, what I want to adjust is this here. So that's our leading range. And notice we have a range condition at this here. So that can be used as whether we want to open this high, or if we want to reject and fill the opening range gap even more. And I'm pretty sure we're going to inverse this gap here because it's not as significant. This line. Oh, that was, I think. I don't know what it was actually. Okay, so let's go back to what I was saying. You see that the gap that's within discount, some of it is within here, but the one that's in deeper discount would be the one here. So if we were to move lower, it would have been off of this region here, or if we want to reach higher to a deeper premium, it would have been at this gap here. So basically, I guess what I'm trying to say is that if we respect these gaps, we can expect to fill the opening range gap. If we inverse these gaps, you can expect to take out this high here, and then this might be too much of a ask from price action, but we might be able to reach into this high here. And I want to go back to the 15 actually, and I want to look at what happened overnight. Take out some drawings, and let's look here. So Friday overnight ran pretty decently, and you can see what happened is we took out all of this for resistance liquidity. Is there a way like draw? So they moved lower within the AM session, came on here, and it struck all this liquidity, especially with the 8:30 move. So 8:30 moves into the 9:30 euro swing. So they both moved lower, taking liquidity, and the 9:30 filled the opening range gap to equilibrium. And you can see now it's drifting higher. And if we go on to the hourly chart, you can see that we initially we moved lower into here, filled this gap here, and then started moving higher. But what happened is that this was actually a formation of a breaker, so it's about 15 minutes. You can see that we have this manipulation lower, and then we start to create that fake move higher, and then we get the real move lower. And I guess what you can see here is we have a B, C, and then eventually a D. So hopefully this becomes a breaker. So I'm not delineating somewhere. That's some of these drawings. My screenshots look so unorganized. So what I mentioned earlier about the gaps on the 15-minute within premium and discount, you can see what's happening right now actually is that we are in respectance of in respect, sorry, in respect. Give me a second, I'm just doing something. Yeah, so on the 15-minute time frame, you can see that we had this gap here within premium, and I said that if we were to respect that gap, then we would deliver lower and fill the opening range gap. And you can see what's happening right now is that we are, we're still delivering lower from where price was. So you can see the wick before we did that higher, it was here. So we created dealing range, and then discount, we traded up to a discount of this range. So there's discount, and then we move into it, fill this imbalance, and then I said if we respect it, then we might see a fill of this opening range gap. And if we inverse it, then we can see a move up to the side. And what seems to be happening right now is that we are in respect of these range conditions, and we're moving lower, and we just filled deeper sections of the opening range gap. So that's interesting to see. This gap here. Discount. So it looks like if you want to fill the gap towards all of it, we might see respect of this imbalance here. And if we inverse it, we're going to the vertical range high, and then probably tap into the 15-minute gap once more. So we're going to set an alert. This here, and not this high as well. So this is how you set conditions. Like this and that, because marrying to one bias is never good. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about. It's pretty weird. what's pretty weird on NQ and Dow is how the Dow is moving higher than Nasdaq section. So this probably isn't the best conditions to trade in. But yeah. Guess you could try a short. If this inverse is here, I will stop at like this high. Opposite the range gap. Do that immediate rebalance. Hindsight displacement lower. And it would displace lower just inside it because the immediate rebalances. This would be a pretty reasonable short, but the only thing I don't like is that how the YM is not in sync with it. So if you go look at the YM, see it's barely really moving. I guess this could mean that it's trying to follow the Nasdaq. But you know, we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, everyone, I'm back. She goes into something. Okay, so where was I? I want to see what happens here actually. not what price that it is. 1900. It's probably gonna stop me out here. Out. That was interesting to see. Probably shouldn't have taken that with how the Nasdaq's moving compared with the YM. Yeah, okay, so let me go over what just happened. So, yeah, so the mistake that I did here is I'm not sure how I even missed this. We basically we didn't inverse the higher time frame one, which that was very stupid of me, but it's whatever. I think I was rushing in that position a little bit too much. And if we go here on my account, yep, that was very impulsive of me, to be honest. Um, a bit rushed, but what are you gonna do? Oh, yeah, I need to get back to what I was doing. Yeah. And you can see press action isn't the best as well, but obviously that's in hindsight. And also with the Dow, how it's literally moving opposite the United Inducement on the Nasdaq was up, the Na- on the Nasdaq was down, and on the YM was up. So yeah, I shouldn't have taken that trade, but you know, it's what 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 can you do now? You move on. Let me get back to noting what happened this morning analysis on my Notion book. Okay, and also after we moved into the premium efficiency, we already made a new range low before we got the efficiency higher. So no real draw on liquidity because this happened too early. Too early. The new range low happened too early, and that's basically it for the price action of this morning. And I just want to get to noting what happened this morning. So here I'm taking the notes on my Notion. That's why I'm not really active on the live, but we go into the 5-minute chart, 105 where it is 9:30. Now the 10:30 high is right here. I want to highlight this stuff. So discount of the first hour condition or first hour range has not been met, and we also um, before we went into the range condition, we already took the low of the range. So actually, how it would look like is that the condition is not valid. So mark that off actually. So yeah, let's put that open. Got this range here, just continue trading to the accumulated a bunch. And now we're within this condition here. So did it over here or did it go high? There's equal highs. Oh, these are not equal highs actually. It was higher by 0.25 points. So this could be possible. We inverse this and just target this range, make the highs. We stop at the Mr. Block. Stop it at 1-1. So this would be nice if we inverse this and then go to these early liquid highs. But you know, for where price is telling me right now is that it's probably not the best conditions, especially with how the YM is moving, because as you can see, completely out of sync. One's moving higher, one's moving lower. I don't really like it, but brilliant. Screenshot of this. Okay. That's within here. Let's go low, higher high. So if you would be looking to do anything, this would be your framework for today. We'd be looking for shorts, possibly to this low here. That's honestly what a realistic honestly would be, because of also this disrespected. Looks like a subtle model, honestly. Looks like a subtle model completed. What the We've been getting a lot of overnight runs this week for some reason, which is weird to see because we have most of our this week's news during the 8:30 and during the AM session. You know, was a story with overnight runs. Let's go into grading. this sell model, even though it's not the cleanest sell model. So we have the market shift here. Let me make it look nice. Shift and one entry. Get smaller. Oops. Then bunch of accumulation, which not the cleans, but I think we're going 5 minutes. We can get a bit. Never mind, because that's just horrible. Probably gonna sit out the AM session. Wait to see what type of move lunch does. But so far, nothing really. The only discretionary move that we caught, I mean, we didn't catch it, we took a loss on it, was off of this discount price top, which there were many flaws, and I'll, I'll journal trade in off stream. But you see that price tapping into this before it tapped into liquid in the range low. So look, price moves into it. Price creates the range, taps into the range condition, and then displaces lower. But my entry, which was off this inversion here, first of all, the 2 minute did not get worse, so I don't know what the hell I was thinking. We'll get that later. But the the idea, the foundation of the trade was not present. The range low being taken before we get the inversion entry is not the best. But I guess you could have taken a smaller inversion, like for example this one here. off of the top of on this one, but you know it was too late, and select for retracing another range condition to continue lower to fill the opening range gap, which I don't know. Here into this one here, into the range condition maybe to fill it. That did not end up happening, and I guess this inversion here would have worked out, but the entry would have been really bad, and the RR would have been the greatest. So yeah, just stop at the time, space through it. Though, oh, not bad RR actually. That would have been a decent move. What I tried to catch is a continuation of it, but my mistake was the continuation didn't have a place where it wanted to go to. Continuation was didn't have an objective, and I guess you could have said that the objective was the opening range gap to be filled. But again, that's not always high probability. The high probability part is that we have a range. So honestly, I'm disappointed in myself how I did not see this liquidity grab here, this tap into discount. Um, discount at this level here, I don't know why I zoomed out. Discount at this level here, and then into this range condition, and then inversion, and then could have delivered to the range low. But you know, this is all for learning. New paper account, I document my trades on it, so it's best to you know, not dwell over stuff like this, and um, understand what you did wrong, understand how to avoid these next time, and fully document it and you know, comprehend what happened. So let's see this one. Evaluation. So my balance is $1,093. $6,000 and short is 8. Nasdaq. Discretionary loss is minus how much? 752.00. Two trading dry arms to the same thing. So I'm just copy that. And what was the time on this trade? 10:19 a.m. Okay. So, and I'll document this and I'll post a trade recap tonight. And yeah, I think I'm going to be ending the stream now. Thank you everyone for watching. Yeah, see you guys later.